has committed a run-on sentence error, but it's a specific type of run-on sentence error called a comma splice. So she initially asked me, Mr. Clarkson, don't commas go inside quotation marks? She thought that's what I was marking. Absolutely, they do go inside quotation marks. She's fine. Wrote that CS. CS indicates a comma splice. A comma splice is a type of run-on sentence. Anybody know what the word splice means? Yes. Actually, splice is an interesting word that is its own antonym. Splice can mean to cut apart, or it can mean to put together, like splicing two wires together. So in this case, we're talking about putting together. We're putting together two complete sentences. Look at Elise's. Wolf also develops a dynamic character in the story Powder. Is that a complete sentence? Can it stand on its own? Absolutely can. He creates the character of the sun. Is that a complete sentence? That can stand on its own as well. How do you join two complete sentences to make a compound? Can somebody give me some of the rules? Alex? The semicolon? Yeah. You can use a semicolon. Semicolon works to create a compound sentence. That's one way. Can somebody give me another way to create a compound sentence? Nate? Comma plus a conjunction. And Nate's talking primarily probably about the coordinating conjunctions, the really simple ones, but, and, so. Yes, Armani. Yes, it is. In fact, Armani, there are, conjunctions are kind of like vowels. You know how Y is sometimes a vowel? Okay. So conjunctions, there's 6 coordinating conjunctions only, sometimes 7. Here they are. What do you think the F stands for? What conjunction does the F stand for? Well, fill in the others then if you don't know the F. We've got and. We've got but. What else? I'm going to get there. We've got yet. Or. What else do we have? Anybody know the F or the N? Not next. Next is a transition adverb telling me about. Those are the coordinating conjunctions, and sometimes so. Sometimes so. So I remember this because actually a student taught me this one year, said fanboy. Oh, okay. Now I will never, ever forget the coordinating conjunctions. Or I can say fanboys. Or if you wanted to, you could flip it around and say boy fan and you're just a Bieber fanatic. But not, I don't feel comfortable saying that. So I work with fanboys. Nate's right. Alex is right. You have 2 ways of creating a compound sentence. Now, Elise has a third option for revision, though. If she doesn't want to do either of those, what could she do instead? Okay. Split. Split it apart with a period. That'll work fine as well. But a comma splice is where you join 2 sentences with nothing but a comma. And Kale was asking me about the Muggs checklist and whether or not you need to check that in. And I see it on some of your desks. You should check in your writing. And if you see on that Muggs checklist that comma splice is one of your problems, then in your revision, I want you to look at your commas and see if they follow this pattern. And after a while, you'll realize that you stop writing them. Okay. Is that clear? Questions about that concept? Cool. Elise, did I help you? Good. Anybody else needs a question on this, Alex, or something else? Aha. Does anybody know where a semicolon goes in relation to quotation marks? There you go. I did this in, by the way, I did this in first period today. I did record it, and it's up on YouTube. The semicolons are all, and the colons are always outside quotation marks. So Alex, your question, where does the semicolon go? If she were to use a semicolon, that would now be placed right here, outside. Okay? Armani? No. Comma goes away now. Don't double punctuate like that. Yep. What goes after the cite page? For citing page numbers, you do quotations, the citation, whatever page, and then the period there. Okay. Other questions about that? Okay. Thank you. Keep working.